Hey guys, I'm Card and we're here in Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. If you aren't familiar, I did a playthrough of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, so I'll leave an annotation and a link below if you want to check that out. But now, let's get started with one of my favorite games of all time. You have these three choices here. You have the standalone or the original, the expansion, and the new content, which I might check out if there's an interest in that. Let me know in the comments below. Let's get started with the Shadows of Alm.
You spent your youth in the library fortress of Candlekeep, under the kind tutelage of your foster father Gorion. Imoen shared this home, a kindred spirit. Her background was as mysterious as your own. Gorion's murder brought answers to your questions, when his killer Saravok was revealed to be your brother. You and Saravok were a product of the Time of Troubles, a chaotic period when gods were made flesh and forced to walk the earth. One such deity foresaw his own death and walked the land before the cataclysm. He left a score of mortal offspring, intended to be the fuel for his rebirth. The god was Baal, Lord of Murder, and you are one of his children. Saravok sought a war of sacrifice to prove his worth, believing he could become the new Lord of Murder. You killed your brother, sending his taint back to Baal. You were the hero of Baldur's Gate, but some suspected you shared the same lineage as Saravok. You departed soon after, under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. They came as you rested, figures cloaked in mist that clouded your thoughts, blurring the lines between consciousness and dreaming. There was no malice or hatred, no mention of an old score, only quick capture and the promise of grim deeds to come.
Wow, that intro! I'm a bit surprised that it didn't change it, but I'm also glad because that is a great one. Alright, here we have the new NPCs. We've met Dorn, Nera, and Rasad in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. And the new one for this game is Hexad, who is a thief. We'll find her shortly. Alright, single player, new game. And I'll keep going with the same character I used in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I'll want cart number 2. If you've been with me for a while, you'll notice that I've changed something. I took some points from Wisdom and put it in Constitution, because I made a mistake in that game, and I wanted to complete it with my mistake.
Let's do
but
this.
now I've
Quick
fixed
and
it.
Painful.
Male 2, he shall be named Cart, and he is a Kensai, neutral good. And off we go.
Ah, the child of Baal has awoken. It is time for more experiments. The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
Wake up! Come on! We have to get out of here!
Oh, it's Ilwin! Cool! Look at this fancy new UI. They got this into Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition 2, but they did it after I finished it. Ilwin, what's going on? He messed with your head too, huh? All I know is we were near Baldur's Gate and got jumped. I don't think I want to remember it all. He's been doing things to us. Cart, we have to get out of here. Alright. What do you mean by doing things? Come on, Cart, don't make me think about it. He did the same to you, I think. I heard you screaming like it, anyway. Let's get out of here, and then we'll figure out what's going on. Good, because I don't know if I could get loose again if I had to. Not with a pain in my head. It isn't like normal pain. Cart, it's on the inside. Like my bones made a little dagger and it won't go away. Don't look at me like that. It just hurts, alright? Must have been the noise. There was a fight. Assassins came after our captor, I think. There's people dead all over, and the fighting is still going on. I could hear it. Are we going to get moving, or do I leave without you? Sure, but we won't get far on our own. Is there anyone here who can help us? Like these two guys. Minsk and Jahira are just northeast of us, trapped in cells sorta like yours. We should free them and then find some gear. We should look in that room to the west first, west and just a bit north. I think I saw some weapons in there. It's a room off the corner of this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. That's a very elaborate piece of direction. I don't think it's our gear. They probably sold our best stuff, but anything is better than nothing. Now let's go. Alright, we're good. Let's just check out our situation here. I don't have any gear, as you said.
I hope this is worth it.
So all that good stuff from Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition that I collected is gone. Oh. Jail keep Golem! Are you gonna be trouble? Let's pick up some weapons here. We got a big stash. And a jail cell key. Card will want to use this katana. Minsk might want this two-hander. Let's get these two. Ah, armor too.
Yep,
I believe there is a trap here. I love this. The experience you get for disarming and opening traps. I was worried that they would lower that because it was lowered in Baldur's Gate 1, or it was very low at least. It was like 40 when it's 400 now. That is gonna be very handy because in about 16,000 XP I'm gonna dual class cards, so I'll need all the experience I can get. Let's equip Cart while we're at it. He'll want that katana and maybe the short sword and the offhand. And Imoen, you'll take this quarterstaff for now. Since we last met Imoen, she has actually a dual class too. She was a thief in Baldur's Gate 1. Now she's a mage. And that's about it. Let's talk to Jahira. We had her for a bit in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition.
We must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
And her fancy new portrait is along with Imoen. Sure. Do you know why we are here? Any clue would be helpful. I'm sure we could navel gaze all day about what brought us here, but it shall certainly prove pointless if we do not remove ourselves from immediate danger. I know not who has entrapped us here, either, but I would rather not find out simply waiting for them to return. We are at a disadvantage in this place. I will recount what led us to this if you wish, though I think I have little to offer that you do not know already. My husband Khalid and I have traveled with you for some seasons now, and the places we have seen number too many to name. Your unique heritage has proven a magnet to adventure, for better or worse, and your foster father was right in directing us to watch over you. We remain in your company as friends more than guardians, and our exploits together have left the land for the better. We have earned many enemies, and we dispatched them all. Whoever it was that trapped us here now is certainly powerful to have done this so easily. Once we know, we will deal with them in due course, but for the time being, it is more important we retrieve our friends and companions and leave this place. Sure. I have found the key to release you. You got the key that fits? Then open the door already. Must I handwalk you through this? Sure. Open up.
Yes?
Well, that is a relief, and about time too. We should get going immediately. Let's go. You're welcome to join as long as you remember I am leader. We do as I will. Nah, let's not be that harsh. We will leave immediately and celebrate once we are out of this hole. As you would have it, though there are other friends we must find as well. It is good to share your company again. Thank you.
Our actions are good, and will serve the
And I
greater
forgot
balance.
to pick up all this armor. Let's do that. You'll notice that I'm reading most of the text out loud. Let me know if you want me to keep doing that, or I'll just get the gist of it when I can. Let's get all of that. I'll save the greatest armor for Minsk, his cell. You'll get this, but also, yeah, your wizard spell has been disabled. Let's not give that to her. You also notice that I picked up these golden pantaloons. They were in my inventory in Baldur's Gate 1. And I'll keep those for Throne of Ball, the expansion. And that is where the use will be revealed. You can take this small shield too. And this mace. Oh, you can't use the maces, because you are a druid. But you can use this dagger for now.
Give me some directive.
Let's get Minsk out too.
Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath. Butts will be liberally kicked in good measure.
I love Minsk. I regret not recruiting him in Baldur's Gate 1, but I wanted Dorn for his storyline. Can you control your anger long enough to safely leave this place? My anger is under complete control. Complete! I will control it as I rip limb from limb. I will control it as I pound head after head. And I will control... No! No control! No mercy! I will avenge! Avenge! Dinah here! Oh, the mage companion from the first one. You were watching over Dinah here? Is she trapped here too? Trapped? Her spirit! Her spirit is trapped in a cage created by my failure. I was to guard her, but they killed her as I watched, you see. I know not who they were, but I will redeem myself. Minsk, that is horrible. I'm so sorry for you. I won't cry for the dead. I won't. Okay, maybe a little, but I will staunch the flow of tears with righteous fury. Lullaby and good night, evil. Minsk will make you pay. Will you help me? We must join together once more, and our fury will be such that bards will run their quills dry. Yes, ink will be scarce where we go. I'll try to free you, but I don't know how to open your cell. I do not know either. The bars have no lock at all. They are smithed together. Smithed? Whatever. I'm proud that they feared me enough to imprison me permanently. Permanently? That's gonna make this difficult. But you'll keep looking, of course. You would never give up. I know this. A hero always succeeds, and a hero never stops short of his goal. But he also needs the key or switch. I do not know where they are. You have brushed me aside with your words. You won't help. Boo can see it now. You do not intend to cut my chains. You only intend to yank them. I will make sure you do not live long enough to abandon more friends. I will do all of this as soon as I get these bars open. Roar!
The bars, they bend and twist with my berserker strength. Minsk and Boo are free. Now you will no. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you did just to get me mad. Mad enough to break free. Ha! You are as smart as Boo sometimes.
Now we can resume our adventures together. There are friends to avenge and villains to smack about the face and neck. Right, Boo? Together we shall make our enemies answer for our fallen. Answer they will, and my sword shall be the question. We shall have fistfuls of sweet, sweet justice, and our enemies will be stains beneath our feet. What? Yes, but, alright. Boo tells me I am raving again. I did not notice a difference, but I shall heed his words nonetheless. You, might not notice, but Boo is his pet space hamster. We shall see him soon. Come, we must go now. Yes, Minsk and Boo and you, together again. Beware, villains! I will force justice down your evil, evil throats. I see you still have that rodent. Dare I ask how you have kept it hidden from our captors? Don't ask questions better left to aged sages. Boo is quick and evasive, and there's ever so much of Minsk to search. There's no hope of getting us apart. Ew, I really don't want to think about that too much. Minsk and Boo are Minsk and Boo, and we shall not be separated. Shall we go? The butts of evil await my boot print. Right you are, Minsk. Where evil does lay its dirty feet, we shall mop the floor with its buttocks. I have lost myself in your words, but Boo thinks you are just ducky. Onward!
I'm waiting.
Alright, we have Minsk and Boo and Jaheira. Let's see, here is Boo! Boo is a fuzzy little hamster. While Minsk believes that Boo is a miniature, giant space hamster, you are rather certain that the tiny rodent is just a normal hamster. And I can't remove him. Boo scuttles away as you try to grab him. Okay. Now, to escape this place. A splint mail and a two-hander for our friend Minsk. He's a ranger, but he's well suited to be a tank or a damage dealer. So I will use him as such.
Hey,
And I've also managed to level these guys up due to the Baldur's Gate tweak pack. That sets their... When they join, it sets their experience to where I am, pretty much. So let's do that. Level up. She got a additional pre-spell. Cool. Let's use that and see what we have. I'll want Jaheira. She's not gonna stay with me for long. I will replace her when we get out of here, probably. I'm not much of a damage cleric or druid, so I'll just get things that are buffable, useful. Color lightning, dispel magic. Let's take that. Or actually, let's take this one. Summon insects is very good against spellcasters, so let's get one of those. And another one heal. Okay, Minsk also level up. He didn't get anything but some taco and hit points. But later on he's gonna get... Oh, he has one already. A spell. Let's get spirit armor on you too.
Some direction.
And keep going.
I hope this is worth it.
This machine buzzes with electrical energy. And it summoned a lightning mephite. 420 XP. Very nice. And if I'm not mistaken... Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's turn this thing off. Like so. I could probably use this to like farm experience. But I want to get out of here as soon as possible.